All right, we're live.
Yep, I just came up. Now I lost my picture though. Oh, you come up, okay.
There you are. Yeah, I just changed my name so it was ignorable.
Yep, so now I lost my, now it will be. And I'll just put
Right. And then do you need to send the link to anyone specifically?
nope, just if it's just going to be just to ADA Sands, Attorney Greg Johnson, and then Ralph Marino.
Okay. But if anybody from the media like needed the direct link to YouTube, you know, like, do you want that direct link? I could just send it in an email to you.
Oh, sure, yeah, if they wanted to do it later, sure. I see what you mean. You just change the picture.
Should I admit the defendant or wait until his attorney?
Yeah, maybe just wait for his
Okay.
attorney in case there's anything that could come up. I mean, I don't, unless they're together, I don't know. I guess we'll wait a couple more minutes.
Okay. You let me know.
Ready.
Oh no, here's counsel. So I'll admit Mr. Johnson.
Okay. Why don't you just admit him first?
Yep.
No, we'll just ask him.
Sure.
Good morning, Attorney Johnson.
Morning, Mr. Salmon.
Hi, Greg. We'll start right at 9:30.
Okay.
Your client is in the waiting room. We're just gonna
Okay.
wait to admit him just before we the schedule started. We'll start right at 9:30.
Sounds good.
And it's, again, as I said, it's going to be yourself, ADA Sands, the court that's being run and hosted by eCourts, and then the Mr. Marino.
Sounds good. Just so you're aware, I'll waive the formal reading, Mr. Clerk.
Okay, well, you can ask.
Yeah. Does he not allow that?
I don't know. We'll see what,
Okay.
I don't know what his plan is.
Good morning, Mr. Clerk. I'm wondering if you have a preference in terms of dates for us that you would like us to choose for a pretrial date.
Any day but a Tuesday. Let's say what,
Okay.
probably September or whatnot.
September.
Whatever you.
You want to do September
What do you
2nd?
Fine. Yep. September 16th is a Thursday. Is that okay, Mr. Clerk?
Sure.
Oh, I said I can't do the 16th, the 2nd.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great.
Wednesday the 2nd. So what we'll do is, when he comes out, I'm just gonna, for the record, indicate who's on the screen, and then the judge will address you if everyone consents to having this hearing conducted by video.
Okay.
4 minutes. Well, it's a beautiful Friday, that's for sure. You're not talking. You know. I have a record. I get the record.
Mr. Salmon, I made you a co-host to this event, so if you want to click on participants, you can admit the defendant at your discretion.
Okay. Well, it's 9:30, so hopefully the judge will be joining us. Aaron, if he doesn't come up, can you gather the judge? I can see in the screen behind me. Thank you. You just have to wait, Your Honor. We're admitting the defendant here.
I'm here.
All right, Your Honor, for the record, this is a complaint for docket number 2061CR393. scheduled for a virtual arraignment today. Present on the video screen, Judge, is the Executive Project Coordinator for eCourts and lead technician for today's proceedings, Meg DeMarco. The Court Assistant District Attorney Courtney Sands for the Commonwealth, Attorney Greg Johnson for the defendant, and the defendant, one Ralph Marino.
All right, good morning, everybody. If the defendant or any participant can't hear me during any point of the this arraignment, I'd like you to just raise your hand or indicate somehow that you can't hear them. Can everybody hear me right now, full counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Attorney Sands,
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Marino.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This is Mark Minden, Leominster District Court, and 26-1CR-0393. Let's arraign him.
Your Honor, good morning. Greg Johnson for Rusty Marino. Mr. Marino would respectfully request that the waiving of, or excuse me, that the reading of the complaint be waived.
All right. No objection, Commonwealth?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
All right.
We'll waive the reading. I assume you're requesting I enter not guilty pleas on his behalf.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Then I'll hear from the Commonwealth as to bail terms and conditions of release.
Yeah, the Commonwealth's requesting conditions of release that involve the defendant staying away and have no contact with the complaining witness and Mr. Jason Velasquez, as well as having no unsupervised contact with children under the age of 18.
Attorney
There's no
Johnson.
objection to those, Your Honor.
What's that?
There's no objection to the requested conditions.
All right. And we'll set those conditions. He's released on his own recognizance. A condition of his release is that he stay away from and have no contact with the complaining witness as named by the district attorney, the person and property of the complaining witness, as well as no contact with children under 18. He doesn't have any children himself under 18, does he?
He does not.
He's further advised, should he be charged with a new offense while he's on release of this offense, that bail or recognizance could be revoked and he could be held without bail until the trial date. I'm further going to make a condition of his bail is that he and you, Attorney Johnson, immediately following this hearing, call the Leominster District Court Probation Department. They essentially have to do what we normally would refer to as an intake that takes place prior to the arraignment. We've been doing these post-arraignment. You're not placed on probation, sir. This is just some personal information that the probation department needs to gather in order to prepare for the next court date. The attorney will tell you more about that. And if you have any questions, you can contact Probation Attorney Johnson.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There's anything else? Attorney Johnson and Attorney Sands, have you discussed the pretrial conference?
We have, Your Honor. We're asking for September 2nd, please.
All right, and Commonwealth, probation, do you wish to be heard at all?
Just call the commission.
All right, during that call, that intake Attorney Johnson, they'll be discussing how we're going to assign those conditions of release or something to that effect. They'll go over you and your client. Mr. Sanders, September, what was it, 2nd?
September 2nd is available, Judge.
All right, we'll set that date for pretrial conference. He's released under those terms and conditions. Mr. Marino, September 2nd, at least as of right now, you're ordered to be physically here at the Leominster District Court. I want you to obviously stay in touch with the attorney during the course of this case. But a couple days before that case, I want you to talk to Attorney Johnson. He'll let you know at that time, frankly, whether we're going to give you a slotted time to be here, whether you actually have to be here, whether the court is operating virtually. He'll be discussing that with the district attorney a couple days in advance. So until that time, I want to let you know, at least as of right now, you're expected to be here at 9 o'clock. September 2nd, physically with your attorney. Like I said, that could change in the future, so stay in touch with them and talk to them a couple days in advance, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then this hearing is concluded. unless there's anything else.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All
Your
right,
Honor.
hearing none.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk.
This proceeding-
All right, court
Thank you
will be
all.
in recess.
That ends this proceeding.